Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here and welcome to another first look game. This time it is One More Island by Berg Games. This game was released on the 17th of May 2022. As I said, developed by Berg Games and it's published by Freedom Games. There will be links down below to go and pick yourself up a copy. Currently selling for Australian $30, whatever that is in your local currency. It's a pretty neat little game. I've played a little bit, not a great deal. I've just had a little bit of a playthrough. It's got some RimWorldy type vibes to it, but it's more of a think of that as a prison tycoon and that sort of stuff, top down colony builder type style of thing. And I'll read the Steam blurb. So, as the Queen's latest governor, build a colonial empire in her name. Claim islands, collect their natural resources, build production chains, and turn a derelict outpost into a rebellious, bustling metropolis at the heart of a new world commercial empire. So, again, it's very much a colony builder, but yeah, neat little art style. And what are we going to do? Medium-sized island maintenance costs challenge you further. We'll just play it on medium. You've got different people here, and each of them have different modifiers. So you can see Generalist Georgia has no modifiers in the tooltip there. Breeder Barry gives animals growing 15% faster. Politician Peter, tax levels are reduced by 12%. Research Rosie is research costs are reduced by 10%, and construction Carl is takes 15% less time to build things. I don't know. The playthrough I just tested out, I went with Breeder Barry because it kind of looks like Steve Irwin in my opinion. Let's just do the tax levels. I believe there'll probably be an achievement for starting a game with each governor, because I got one for the Breeder Barry one. It may have just popped. I don't know. It didn't pop up on the thing, but let's have a look. Getting started. Welcome to your new island governor. The Queen will arrive shortly and welcome you. Would you like me to show you how to get started? Let's do this. Yes. So, regular moving the camera, zooming in and out. Pretty low down on the map there. Speed is changed with the space for pause and 1, 2, 3. Normal sort of colony builder stuff here. We need to hire some workers. So workers help you build this colony in exchange for some bread. You can hire additional workers at the market. So this is the market. We can click on the market. Yes, click on the market. This panel shows some information about the market zone. Let's hire some workers. We've got that little button here, and it wants us to hire up to 20 workers. Like that. Your workers will need to eat. Fish is enough for now, but they'll soon want more. Production chains consist of one or multiple zones that produce goods. Zones only function when all requirements are met. So we're going to build a fisher zone. And let's have a look here. There it is. I can see it for looking. The idea is that you want, and it says in the tooltip here, a minimum of a 4x1 area is required. So we need to drag out 4x1. Right? We can expand that zone. So if you want to make it slightly bigger, you can expand it. But you do need, these items must be in there. So we need to put a life buoy in, a fishing rod. I don't know if I can turn that. Barrel. I want to say that the fishing rod needs to be turned. Rotate is R. There we go. There we go. And then we need to assign a worker. So now that that's all in there, let's get rid of that. You have to wait for objects to be built. You can speed up the game by clicking on the thing. Yep, it's just waiting for this to be built. So the little dudes come in. They build the items, and this guy, Owen Tourette's, okay, is fishing. The worker will get to work and put fish in a barrel. From there, it will be picked up by other workers that aren't assigned to a zone. Your fisher is now functional. Right, so a woodcutter is the next thing they want us to make. Construct buildings and objects using various building materials. First, set up a wood production chain. So we're going to need to create a woodcutter zone. It needs to be 8 by 8 or larger. Okay. So, I don't know, maybe down here? Okay. Woodcutter will cut down full-grown trees into logs as well as plant new saplings. Assign a woodcutter, and he will do his thing. He doesn't need anything fancy, but we do need to now build a sawmill. So let's build the sawmill nearby. We'll build it like pretty much right next door. So let's do a sawmill, and you can see the little shape around the outside. That's where your walls will be, and it does say it needs a 3 by 4. So again, we're going to build this right next door. I'm going to do it slightly larger. All right, new or incomplete zones show the missing requirements to complete the zone. We've got these items up here. So it requires an enclosed room. It needs all tiles to have a foundation, and it needs a worker. Okay, so to do that, we need to build walls. You can just click and drag and it gives the walls. And then we need to build a foundation. Actually, I think you do the foundation first, and then your walls are on top. Yep, and then we need to put a door in it somewhere. So I'm going to put a door here. Oh, actually, let's rotate that door. Otherwise, it'll no, I can't do it now. It'll do my head in. Put the door here. No. Cancel that. Then go back to this. Oh, there's no foundation there. My bad. Put a door in. Okay, that looks better. Okay. So, we're still working on the sawmill zone. And you can see we need objects as well. Same sort of deal. Wood container. A table. A saw table. And a crate. Crates. Alright. So they'll take 1 log and produce 3 wood. Oh, and we need a worker. They'll do their thing, build the little hut, and as the more they walk around, the more likely you are to get a path. You can place your own paths, I believe. Yeah, rough path. So if we wanted to do a path here, might connect. They'll build it, and then they'll walk a little bit faster. They're all bringing all their stuff from here, from the harbour. Okay, remember you can speed up time. Yep, so we can probably do that if we want. Then build. Old mate here is chopping up a storm. Building. So obviously you can see how important it is to have multiple workers, and we're using all of them at the moment. We're done. So let's slow the game back down. You ran out of wood, but you don't have a woodcutter and sawmill to produce more wood yet. Yes, I do. Queen was so generous to ship 50 wood to your island, but she won't do it again. Should you build a woodcutter and sawmill right away? Well, I did that. Okay. On the top right, you can see how many idle workers you have and how many building materials are on the island. For some objects, you'll also need rough stone. Luckily, there's a deposit on this island where you can mine good quality stone. Alright, so you got this little resource deposit here. Build a stone mine zone directly adjacent to the stone deposit. Okay, let's do that. stone mine. And then we need to do this. Mine down. And then we put our crate and worker. I'll go ahead and build. Yeah, I could probably build a path here or something. Let's do it low. Alright, well done. If you're ever looking for more resource deposits, you can cycle through them by clicking in this panel. Okay.
Guards! Take away this filthy peasant. What? This is the new governor? Well, pleased to meet you, governor. That's quite a title for one of those greedy colonists, but sure, I'll play along. Your task is to set up a thriving colony. We all think you can do it. Really? Well, stop bothering me and start expanding my empire. Shoo!
Alright, she seems friendly. I see you've met the Queen. Delightful, isn't she? From what I've heard, she won't bother new colonists too much, but once you get your colony up and going, you wouldn't be the first to try to declare independence, but I don't think anyone succeeded yet. Okay. Excuse me. Food production, baking bread. So your workers would love some bread. Let's first expand the farm to produce more wheat. You can select the farm. Did I select the farm? I got the person. Let's expand the zone. Expand it to 3 by 4. There we go. Well done. Sign workers will automatically plant new crops and water and harvest crops. Later in the game, you'll get additional crops to choose from. Don't forget to check the fertilities of your island when planning a farm. Okay, when you have withered crops, you'll get a notification. On the top, you can open the notifications panel. From there, you can directly jump to the cause of the notification. So we can click on this, and there, and we've got withered stuff. Okay, cool. Remove withered crops is this button. Done. Create a mill and a bakery zone. Build foundations and walls, place required objects, and assign a worker. You know the drill by now. Okay, so we need to make a mill and then a bakery. And this area here might be decent. We may end up expanding our farm a little bit here, but let's do this. Let's go zone. A mill. It needs to be 4 by 3, and a bakery is 4 by 3 as well. So let's see. Guessing the food will end up here, the market. So if we do the mill there, foundation, wall, door, one door there and one door there. And we want a crate, we want a mill, and an output. Cool. And that'll need a worker, but we'll get there in a second. The next one we want is the bakery. So again, I'm going to pop that down here. That'll be big enough. Foundation. Wall. Door. One there, and that'll be enough. Bread oven. In, out, and a table. And once it's done, we'll get a person in there. Wow. Farmer dudes. We'll harvest the wheat. We'll mill it into flour, and then we'll turn it into bread. This is going great guns over here. Might build a new road. Looks nice. You can see this road starting to form here as well. Again, I did say that the more they walk over the area, the more they'll they'll create their own path. You can make fences and stuff to stop them walking in certain areas too, if you need to. Alright. Things are underway. This room, the mill is almost done. Requires a worker. The guy building it turned into the worker. I love it. I don't have enough food. Like, can you guys come and like finish this? Control and left click and okay, prioritize the jobs. Goodness me. Fancy being the one who converted straight away. Meant to work here, bro. We are low on idle workers, of course we are. Okay, so this should be the mill working. Got one of one. And now they're building the bakery. Plan to potentially put a second saw table in here once we get to a certain point, because we are getting a bit of wood. But we will need more people before I consider that. Making bread, making flour, I should say. And the bakery is underway. Just like chilling, Marjorie. Six fish. Owen's just doing his job. There he goes. Made another fish. Very good. Okay, things are happening. I like it. Yeah, let's speed it up a touch. Get on to finish. Everyone's just like chilling. Oh, you're probably waiting on wood. Yeah, more than likely. Just waiting for them to have enough wood. The mark here is cutting planks like there's no tomorrow. He's using a saw, but there's a table saw there. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Alright, so you need a worker. Right. Now that you have bread production going, you start earning research points. Select a worker to see their needs. Okay, so you. Next market visit in 9 days. He needs fish. Tier 1 workers require fish to survive. If you manage to meet their other needs, they will generate research points every time they visit the market. The more needs you satisfy, the more points are generated per market visit. On Tier 1, you can generate points by providing bread, cider, and simple clothes. Okay. Research points are used to unlock research options. Once you have enough research points, you can start advancing your civilization to the next tier, which unlocks new zones and buildings. Remember, you can always select a worker to see their needs. Okay, so with research points being generated, it's a good time to build a research center zone. Well, we're not getting any actual points yet. Well, although bread, so they may start generating stuff with bread, right? We'll have a look. Just want to see if one of these pops up. Because there's no point in me doing this task until I'm actually generating stuff. I'm probably better off working on cider or simple clothes. So let's have a look at zone. And it says about fertility for apples. Let's click on this. How do I... Oh, right. Surely this is where I've got to click. Oh, wow. Clay's all the way over there. Stone's here. Iron's there. Coal. Oh, getting a bit dizzy doing that. But it doesn't zone in with fertility for apples. So I don't know if I can do this. Okay, there's no... Okay, there's nothing here that tells me about it. Let's build an orchard. The person over there. That's working straight away. Cidery takes apples and turns them into cider. Don't want to make it too big a thing here. 3x3. So 3x4 might be good. We'll put foundation in first. Some walls down. Put door on. An apple press. Crate. Table. Output. Awesome. No, don't put that there. So, we'll see how this goes. So hopefully we can make some more items that will generate some more points. Let's look at building this research center zone. Zones research center. It needs to be a 5x4. So we can probably, that's a cliff. Start running out, or maybe up in here. 5x5. Foundation. Walls. Door. Crates. Research table and wall table. Good. Part of me wants to take these trees down. Build a path through it. Is there, I don't know. Does that slow them down? Did I build a path through here? Things are possible, right? Let's do this. Yeah, let's straight through here. Eventually this will be our little wheat farm. We'll expand. We've got 46 wood? Or is that money? Got 6 bread. I could actually hire another worker. Or 2. Doesn't hurt, right? Let's pop one in there. Trying to click on the actual research center so I can hire someone. Apple orchard is happening. Fish, we've got bread. Cidery, still needs some stuff. Why are you working on this? And this should be more important. Prioritize all of this. Oop, can't seem to. There we go. No one ought to workers, I get it. Right, so hopefully they'll be finished building this. Get some more apples soon. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. Putting a path through, which is nice. Back over here. Building a house with a tree in it. Are you guys just all ignoring the fact that there's a tree there, or... Oh, now, someone, Marjorie, finally you actually did something. Chop the tree down. Well done. I don't want to speed up too much. I don't want to do the wrong thing and have someone not do their job. Sounds funny, but when I did my test playthrough, I didn't survive as long as I would have liked to. Let's put it that way. So I guess my next lot of building will have to be down through here, and then we'll have to make some paths and stuff. That is going well. We're going to get apples in 19 odd days, looks like. Let's be here in the middle. Flour. I don't so much need... What? There's no one bringing it, that's the problem. Oh, mate's just chilling here because no one's going to bring the flour to him. Right, let's hire a couple more workers. Yes, we're using up our precious bread, but it might be worth it. Just to get someone to actually transport items before they decompose. Okay, Mr. Bakery dude. Days for apples. We only have one worker here. I mean, we could probably... I don't know if you can build a second stone mine. Or it has to be on this. Okay, looks like they're catching up with the flour output now, which is good. A few idle people, which is even better. Okay, so we've got 20 research points. 80 points required to unlock next researching tier. That's fine. Alright, in the research panel you can find all the available options to research. Let's take a look. Alright, once research is unlocked, you can start it here. Goods will be carried to the research center and the research will be completed after some time. To unlock researching tier 2, you'll need to have enough research points. Conducting research can really drain your resources, so always make sure to keep an eye on your market goods. Okay. So we've already done the apple orchard and the cidery zone. So let's just open this again. So we need 80 research points, and it costs 10 simple clothes and 40 wood. And then we can start doing some more of this stuff. So this requires cider and bread. This requires wheat and bread. And construction, rough stone paths. It costs stones to construct, but it makes you faster, so it's another 10% faster. So if I click on this, it'll take 20 stone, and they'll still build paths, but it'll cost stone and they'll walk faster. So let's do it. Alright, let's work on this other thing, which is building a sheep farm and a spinning mill, and that should probably be what we get done before the end of this first look episode. Let me know down below if you do want to see more of this, because I am enjoying playing it, so I may do a couple of episodes. Okay, so sheep farms are 4x4, enclosed room or outside area, no foundation allowed. Okay, so we'll do a... kind of want to do the farm here. No, that doesn't make any sense. How do I cancel this? There we go, cancel it. It would make smarter sense to build the spinning thing here. So, and let's build our wall. Good. Door on front. Door on front. That way. And then we want a clothes rack. Crate. Spinning wheel. And small table.
Oh, you're growing so fast. Soon, you'll be a big boy.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Queen. Let's build the sheep pen here. Fence down. Put a gate there, probably. That's cancel that. I do that, and then put a fence gate there. Oh, that's going to break it. Fence gate. Cancel that. Put the fence gate there. and then the fence here, so it actually comes around the corner. Feeding trough, an output chest, shearing station, and a water trough. Find a worker. And then we need 5 wheat to buy an animal. Nice. So they'll get to going. This will all get built. It is the wrapping up point. So, as I said, one more island. Cool little game. About $30 Australian on Steam. Link will be down below. Go and check it out. Big thanks to the devs for throwing the key my way. Much appreciated. If you do want to see more of this, please let me know down below. I hope you enjoyed it. Comments down there as well, thanks. And I will see you in the next one. Bye now.